One day, someone in your tribe doesn't wake up. No heartbeat, no movement, just silence. Now imagine this happened 40,000 years ago. No hospitals, no police, no cemeteries, no priests, no one to tell you what happens next. So what would ancient humans actually do? Would they leave the body behind? Would wild animals eat it? Or did they do something far stranger? The answer changed human history forever. Death wasn't just sad, it was terrifying. Because ancient humans had no idea what death really was. One moment, someone was laughing around the fire. The next morning, they were completely still, cold, silent, never moving again. Imagine seeing that for the very first time in human history. What would you think? Were they sleeping? Were they cursed? Or had something invisible taken them away? Nobody knew. At first, many ancient humans simply walked away. Not because they didn't care, but because staying near a dead body was dangerous. The smell attracted wolves, hyenas, and giant cave bears. Predators could smell death from miles away. If your tribe stayed too long, you could become the next meal. So sometimes, the safest choice was to leave. But something slowly began to change. Archaeologists discovered something surprising. Some ancient humans didn't abandon their dead. Instead, they carried them, sometimes for miles. Think about that. Food was already hard to find. Every step mattered. Yet they still used precious energy to carry someone who would never walk again. Why? What made them do that? Then came an even bigger discovery. Ancient graves, real graves, thousands of years old. Inside them, scientists found carefully placed bodies, not thrown away, not abandoned, placed gently, almost as if someone wanted them to rest peacefully. But that wasn't the strangest part. Some graves contained flowers, others stone tools, animal teeth, shell necklaces, even food. Why would anyone bury food with someone who had already died? Were they expecting them to need it somewhere else? This changes everything because it suggests something incredible. Ancient humans may have believed death wasn't the end. Maybe they thought another journey was beginning, a place beyond this world. And if that was true, their loved ones would need supplies. Imagine how powerful that idea is. Thousands of years before written history, people may already have been asking, what happens after we die? And that question still follows us today. But not every tribe buried their dead. Some did something even stranger. And when archaeologists uncovered the evidence, it shocked the world. Not every ancient tribe buried their dead. Some chose fire. Long before written history, people had already discovered that flames could do more than provide warmth. In some places, they carefully burned the bodies of their loved ones. When archaeologists dug into ancient camps, they found tiny fragments of burned human bone mixed with ash. It wasn't an accident. It was deliberate. But why? Did they believe fire helped the soul escape? Or were they protecting the living from disease and predators? No one knows for certain. Then archaeologists uncovered something even more surprising. Some ancient graves held children, tiny children, carefully buried with beads, animal teeth, and beautiful ornaments. Think about that. Someone spent hours making those gifts for a child who would never see them. That tells us something incredible. Ancient humans didn't just survive together. They loved. They mourned. They remembered. But one discovery shocked scientists more than anything else. In several ancient graves, people were buried holding hands. Not warriors, not strangers, families. Imagine the final goodbye. No photographs, no last messages, no funeral speeches. Just one final touch before covering the grave with earth. Even after tens of thousands of years, Their hands remained together, as if they never wanted to let go. But there was another danger. Death attracted more than grief. It attracted predators. A dead body could bring wolves, hyenas, or giant cave bears straight to camp. So moving the body away wasn't only emotional, it was survival. The tribe had to protect the living while honoring the dead. Every decision balanced emotion and survival. Over thousands of years, those simple acts slowly became traditions. Traditions became rituals. Rituals became religions. And religions shaped civilizations. The way ancient humans treated their dead may have been the beginning of one of humanity's oldest questions. What happens after death? Even today, different cultures answer that question differently. Some bury, some cremate, some pray, some celebrate. Yet all of those traditions may trace their roots back to those small Ice Age tribes trying to understand something they had never seen before. So, what did ancient humans really do with their dead? The answer is, there wasn't just one answer. Some left them behind. Some buried them with flowers and tools. Some cremated them. Some honored them with rituals. But every discovery tells us one thing. Ancient humans were far more compassionate, far more intelligent, and far more emotional than most people imagine. They weren't just fighting to survive. They were learning what it meant to be human. And maybe that's the greatest survival story